Emulators. Wish I had a capture card. So, title screen's a little less fancy. Also, we're going to have completely different voice actors. But this is a very different kind of game.
There are legends from times long past of an age without kings, when the world was united by an alliance between dragon and man. These are the legends of the Order of the Flame, when noble warriors soared on the winds, and great wonders were worked upon the world. Though the Order held strong for centuries, it was destroyed at last from within. Brought low by the traitors of the Dark Union, war engulfed the world and civilization crumbled. By the time the madness had ended, all had been laid to waste. The dragons of the Order, wounded in spirit, withdrew into timeless slumber to await a time when the virtues of the Order were honored once more. For mankind, the fallen age had begun. Centuries wore on. Evil grew ever stronger until the vile banner of the Dark Union was raised once more. It was then that the warrior Rin discovered the resting place of the dragon Arok. Through the forgotten ritual of the bond, their souls were joined as one, and the first faint spark of the Order was rekindled at last. Together they took to the skies like a rising storm, driving back the forces of the Dark Union and ending their dreams of conquest. Victory was theirs, but it had come at a terrible cost. Rin's village had been destroyed, and her younger brother, the last that remained of her family, had been lost. Saddened and weary, they returned to Rin's village to search for any who might have survived. Little did they know, their struggles had only just begun.
I've been up and down the valley, but I could find no one. We're alone here. Even the war talks have moved on.
Some of the villagers could still be in hiding.
No, Rin. They're gone. The war talks did their work all too well. You are the only one left.
Then it's over, isn't it? They're really gone. Everyone I knew.
It's time we left this place. Nothing but ghosts remain here now.
But where then? There must be other villages, but...
I know the place. I've been hearing things, Rin. They recite words I have not heard in over 600 years. It is the grand summons of the Order.
The Order?
I must answer it, Rin. If others have returned to the old ways, then we must find them.
I agree, but I can't leave. Not yet. There are still dead to be buried. These were my friends, Arok.
I understand, but I cannot wait. The call must be answered. It comes from the north, where the city of Serdana once stood. Will you join me when you finish here? By foot you could make the journey in a few days.
Give me 2 days. Then I'll come after you.
I will be waiting.
You there! You're the warrior of the Order, aren't you? Arok's bonded?
That's right. Arok is here, then?
He is. A fascinating creature. Ah, but I forget my manners. My name is General Derrimon.
Rin. Tell me something, General. Those towers down there, is that really Sudana? I mean, it's still standing?
This was the only place to survive the Dark Wars, so far as we know. Beautiful, isn't it? Listen, it's important that you go straight to the palace as soon as you can. Lady Mishala has urgent words, for your ears alone.
I need to speak to Arok before I do anything. Is he in the city somewhere?
No, but he'll be along soon. You can wait at the palace if you like. One more thing. Watch yourself until you reach the gate. We're hunting for a group of bandits who've been working this road. They're a cowardly bunch, but a lone woman might look like a tempting target.
If that's the case, they're in for a painful lesson.
I don't doubt that. Take care just the same.
Alright, so first things first, we have our basic controls. Control stick moves forward, back, turns left, turns right. If you want to strafe, you hold L2, and then you can strafe. So this was before that standard had been set. Right stick controls the camera, inverted, but then it also snaps back to center. You have X for crouch, triangle for jump. Draw your weapon with R1, attack with square. You can parry in this game, which you could do sort of a parry stance in the first game, but it didn't really do anything other than show off your sword. So I guess that was neat. Rin's got some other tricks that we'll get into later. Still breaking barrels. But now, what's this? We are finding money. This game has more RPG elements to it than the last one. Talk to NPCs.
If you feel like practicing, we've got a dummy set up over there.
So, in addition to your 1, 2, 3, you can do other things with the D-pad. Press up and you stab, and you can stab in whichever direction you press. Then there are also other... Yeah, here it is. And pressing attack to uncover new moves. So, back forward, you do that little spin. And I think forward twice. Nope, I guess that's not it. Oh well. There was a way to do a jump attack that I can't remember, but because using the D-pad is kind of wonky on these controllers, I don't use those very much. I might use the stab a lot because it's worked so well in the last game. Oh, and the bunny hop trick has been fixed.
Wait, road belong to Olak. Olak no say you use. Now you pay Olak fine. All your gold.
Is that so?
Olak's road. Everybody know. You pay now.
I don't have any gold. So I guess that means you get nothing, doesn't it?
You lie. All human have gold. You not pay. We take your hide. Attack!
Parrying is going to take some getting used to. Stab? Stab? Alright, he's a jerk. There goes a little crow dragon. So we haven't ventured so far from the area of the last game that we're seeing totally new things. They are still figuring out how traps work. They'll get it eventually. Hey BP, you haven't missed a whole lot. This is still like the very beginning. So far, the things that we know, we did not save Rin's brother. He is gone. So we completely failed our mission in the last game, other than we killed the big bad. Yes, it's less polygonal. It's PlayStation 2 instead of 1999 PC. So the funny thing about this is that it's called Drakan, the Ancient's Gate. And since it's not like Drakan 2, the sequeling, people had a PS2, and they saw this, they played it, and they never realized that there was a part 1. I have spoken to some that were completely unaware of Order of the Flame. Whoops. Careful. We actually have better swimming controls this time. I mean, swimming in video games has never been great, but it's better. We have a chest that we can't open. It's just for decoration. See, this guy just tells us we can use that bow.
You should probably head into the castle now.
Oh. Well, he tells us we can use the bow if we haven't picked it up. So, here's our new equipment menu. And you can hot slot items. And what that will do is when you press R1 to bring up your equipment, you can actually cycle through your hot slotted stuff. Doink. Now there was also a way to go into a first-person view. Yeah, here it is. Lock on with R2. Boink. Fire an arrow, press square. I did it already. We can move to the next thing. There it is. Zoom mode circle. It's very, very sensitive. Boink. Now, kind of a sucky thing. You still have weapon durability. Your knife is indestructible, but it's also really weak. Bows will have a certain number of arrows as opposed to a durability. So each bow has its own stock of arrows.
Have you come to see the dragon? They say it's one of the elder breed, a real dragon of the order. They say he can talk.
Ah, he talks all right. Is he still in the city?
He flew off this morning, but they say he's expected back soon. I can't wait to see him again. I've seen my share of feral dragons, but this one's nothing like them. He's magnificent.
It is not her original voice. Yes, Pink, a real dragon of the order. Not like all those imposters.
Spy! Someone call the watch!
I feel like I heard that guy in Fable. Got some funky looking swords. I kind of want them.
A desert lord!
Those guys are cool, and we're going to be seeing them again.
What was that thing?
They call themselves the Desert Lords, a race of sorcerers from the demon world, Sassul. Already they have enslaved my own people in the Desert of Tears. Unless you and Arok can aid us, I fear they shall soon do the same here.
You know who I am?
I was one of those who called you here, my dear. I am the sorceress, Jade.
I see. So that's why you called us? To help you fight these things? They don't look like much.
Trust me, they are far more dangerous than they appear. Their magic is beyond anything I have ever seen.
And you think Arok and I can defeat them? I'm flattered. But I think you overestimate our strength. There are still only 2 of us.
It is not just your strength we need. Arok is the key to much larger things. But it would be better not to discuss such matters in a public street. Speak with Lady Mashala in the palace. She will tell you more. When the time comes for you to learn more of your enemies, come to see me in my tower. I will tell you what I can. And perhaps I can pass along a charm or 2 to aid you.
No new voice actors, but a lot of the same sound effects. You, what do you say?
Have you heard tell of the Inquisitor? Lives in tunnels under the city. Carries folks off in the night, he does. Sometimes you can hear their screams coming up from the cellars.
Doug, it is entirely possible that Drakan is a significant part of the reason why I have an affinity for redheads. So, Blacksmith, for all your metalwork needs, here you will find weapons and armor of all types. It's a bit long for a store sign, but I guess it is on the point.
Oh, we must summon, we got some eyes, we splattered many brains, and from the dead we took the heads and kicked them across the veins.
So we have found American Idol.
Ah, welcome to the armory, little lady. What fine implement of destruction can I get for you today?
Alright, we have a shop. So that's new to the series. We can't really afford any of this stuff, but it sure is neat to look at.
Be careful out there. Oh, that blood can get slippery, you know.
don't think you can break these boxes. I never watched Pippi Longstocking. But I believe this is the consensus is that redheads are great.
Gosh, you're the Dragon Rider, aren't you? Wow.
What line, BP?
Oh, you're some sort of adventurer or something. Is that right?
Something like that. Yeah.
There's something you might be able to help me with, if you've got the stomach for it. In my work, I need certain ingredients, yes. If you were to come by some in your travels.
Some what? I'm not collecting any corpse dust or coffin mold, if that's what you're getting at.
Corpse dust, corpses? No, I've got plenty of all that. What I need are eggs. Blackwing eggs.
Blackwing dragons, you mean? Aha! Ah, I could see why those might be a bit tricky to get. I suppose it's always possible.
Yes, good. If you do find any, bring them to me. I'll take every one you can find, 50 gold apiece.
So we can buy some health potions, and...
You just come on back when you need some more.
BP, what Arok and Rin get up to in their time is their own business, and probably the business of Rule 34 artists. There were barely any human designs in the first game. Ah, the classic beginning to any RPG.
Help me, please!
What's wrong?
Spiders! Huge ones! Somehow they'd gotten into my house. Please, you look like a warrior. Will you kill them for me? I can pay you!
Kill all the spiders. I'm gonna use the bow. Spiders are a pain in the ass. Actually, we're gonna use the sword because I think... Nope. Chests, not boxes. But we are gonna rob this guy's house. It is our duty as the hero. Straight. I keep wanting to use the second stick to turn the camera and the left stick for strafing.
My, look at the size of these things.
No, lock on is that button. Crap. I'm pushing things wrong. Shoot. That's not where I wanted you to roll. He's right there. Hit him. Alright, we'll try the sword. Alright, so fighting spiders is still a pain in the ass. Mostly because they are short. Ah, come on, camera. Cooperate with me. Did that actually hurt him? Now we have a club. Does slightly more damage than our little dinky knife. Very slightly. But it has medium reach, so that's an improvement. But first... no barrels left behind.
That seems to be the last of them.
No, not those boxes. Cash money.
It's locked.
How dare he lock a door?
Are you sure they're dead? All of them? Oh, bless you. Here, take this with my gratitude.
So what's that bring us up to? 867 bucks. I think that's where we came in. I think. If this is the Blacksmith... No, this is the Tavern. I hear a lot more voices than I see people.
Hello there. Do you need some company, my lady?
Damn bards.
You're that dragon rider, aren't you? Would it be possible to hire you?
Hire me for what?
There's something evil under this city. Down in the old cellars. Calls itself the Inquisitor. Grabs folks in the night and carries them back down to its dungeons. The guards can't seem to do nothing about it. So a few of us scraped some money together. We've got 3,000 gold for you, if you can kill the damn thing.
That's a lot of gold. What else can you tell me about this thing?
We know it's not alone down there. It's got warthogs and the like to do its dirty work. We've seen them, but that's about all we know. Only one person ever escaped from down there, and she was half crazed from torture by the time they found her. She kept on going on about a waterfall, but that's about the only clue we've got.
Yes, BP, the bard is drunk. That is their default state, I believe.
You might not think it, but General Derriman was quite a scoundrel in his younger days. There's more than a few ladies who've made his acquaintance.
This city is safe enough, but we don't dare go outside the walls without an escort. Warthogs, trogs, feral dragons. The lands around are crawling with monsters.
Don't talk to me. I'm drinking, and you can't have any.
Is that the same guy as the bard? Yeah, it is. So this guy, that bard is such a magnificent bard. He is able to play in the corner and get drunk at the same time.
Have you heard? They say something's been murdering the Brothers of the Word up at the monastery. I hear tell they've had to seal off the catacombs.
Inquisitor is a weird name for just a monster that drags people into the sewers. That's the guy's house. This is probably the blacksmith, and that's going to be the alchemist. And before we go too much longer, we are going to save. I guess that just calls the elevator. Exact same sound effects from the first game.
Welcome. Welcome. I am Zola Dane, Royal Seer and Advisor to Lady Mishala. It is an honor to meet you.
Thank you. That's very kind. I was told Lady Mishala was expecting me?
Of course. She waits you in the Grand Hall.
Good day, miss.
Ah, but what do you say?
Move along. Move along. Nothing to see here.
Well, fine then. But I also see doors. Doors that open for me. That one doesn't. And that ain't suspicious at all. Where's the button that opens it?
It's locked. It's locked.
The music just abruptly stopped there.
At last. Welcome to Serdana, my dear.
I never dreamed such a place still stood.
Let us pray it can remain standing. We are strong within these walls, but our enemies surround us on all sides.
We'll be glad to help you however we can, but I'm still not sure what you want us to do.
Arok's return opens new possibilities. Things not dreamed of in centuries. Come, follow me. Tell me, have you heard of the spirit dragons? They were sacred guardians, fragments of the ancient ancestral spirits of all dragonkind. And of them all, none was greater than the dragon mother, Malashe. After the Dark Wars, it was she who led her followers into the sleep of ages. It's said that if she can be awakened, so too will the last dragons of the Order.
But those are just legends.
The legends are true. Malashe can be awakened with this. It's called the Mother's Eye. It's a gateway connecting to distant lands. But this one hides a greater power. The Eye can reach beyond the world to call upon Malashe herself. Do you see? We can call the dragons back to our world. The Eye connects to 4 other gates.
But why do you need us?
To awaken the Dragon Mother, All 4 must be restored, but we cannot do it ourselves. Only a dragon of the elder breed can unlock the gates.
You mean Arok?
The dragon! It's returned!
Did you find the site, Arok?
I did, but the trees were too dense. I couldn't get close. I'm afraid I'll need you to journey into the swamps for me, Rin.
That's a fine greeting. If you want me to go slogging around in the muck, at least tell me what for.
My apologies. The gates of the Eye were sealed by magic. The spell to unlock them was bound in a rune of power and hidden away. In the swamps there is a memorial known as the Tree of Mourning. The rune lies in a chamber beneath the roots.
All right then. Which way?
You'll find the Shadow Mire through the west wall, but I warn you, the swamps can be deadly.
Sounds like I'll need some better weapons.
The Armorer Breck has a shop down in the square. Here, this should get you started.
Come, Rin. I'll take you. The tunnel to the Shadow Mire is just over there. Good luck. Make speed and I'll see you when you return.
Oh, kill and maim and hack and slay and...
Say, you wouldn't be the one everyone's talking about, would you? The Dragon Knight. I hear word you're headed into the Shadow Mire.
I might be. Why do you ask?
The Drog Chief Toadfist has an enchanted helmet I want. I have a standing offer of 2,000 gold to anyone who can bring it to me.
2,000? I'll certainly keep that in mind.
Better hurry! You don't want someone else to kill all the best warthogs before you get there.
You sure you want to go through there? The Trogs cut a patrol to pieces just last week, and that was 7 armed men.
I know what I'm doing. Just let me through.
Whatever you say, miss.